Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I don't think I need these. Wow. So, like I say, wow. Good afternoon, East Coast. How are you? I don't know if I should even ask what's happening over there because Wisconsin, of course, has our attention. And yay, what's happening here on the West Coast? We've got heat waves. The weather is giving us all kind of wonderful moments to be a part of. We have protests that have been going on since March, April, May, June, July, August, 5 months of protests. I tell you, it doesn't get any better than that on the planet. But what I want to do is stop by today and remind you, just in case this is where you are. Yes, there's a shift that's happening on the planet. We get that. And that shift is out there for the world. The world is having to shift and change, okay? Our impact on that is through our thoughts, our energy, our actions. So the world had to shift. That's what's happening. An evolution had to come, transformation had to come, everything had to be revealed. We were sleepwalking, dreaming we were awake, and now we realize that we need to stay awake. When it comes to the government, when it comes to politicians, Farwell today to me is just like Jeff Epstein, the Trump, the Prince over there. They all men with power and money. It's amazing what they do with it. So all that's going on out there. I hope you've made peace with that. That's what's happening. That's what had to happen. And on some level, we called that forth. We wanted things to be different in the world. I know you're like, I didn't want it to be like this, but we did. More importantly, though, while that's going on out there, it's really important for me that you begin to look at what's happening in here. Hi, Constance Johnson. How are you? Because it's also a time of reflection for us. We're not still for no reason. We're not sitting at home for no reason to be looking and getting caught up on every series there is on Netflix and Hulu and Showtime. That's not what we're home for. It is really a time for us to do some self-reflection. So don't get in that lazy place where we can get where I just be glad when this is over with. I just can't wait till we get back to normal. I just can't wait till we get past this too. What I want you to realize, this is not that. This isn't a let's get past that and then we're going to start living, or let's get past that and then things will go back to normal, and let's get past that. There is no normal. There's no going back. Even when the schools are open and our children are in schools, we will still have a heightened sense of awareness of safety, health, diseases, temperatures, and all of that. So don't sit there in that little space because it seems kind of safe saying, okay, I just can't wait. Okay, I'm going to hang out. I know this is going to pass. We thought that in March, and here we are in August. We already know we're going to be here until December. Even if they open up a little bit more, even if some of the airlines say we can travel and people are traveling, we're in this until at least December, but we're really in it until we get a vaccine. So in the meantime, how do you take advantage of this for yourself? And I'm calling you to use this time for some self-reflection. And I really want to talk to my ladies. I really want to talk to you about what will it take for you to focus on you, your dreams, your goals, what you thought. See, at some point, there was a part of you that wanted certain things. There was a part of you that wanted to see certain things happen in your life. You wanted to create certain things in your life. Have you done that? Or did it get to the point where you found yourself always saying, sorry, I just looked too low for me, where you always hear yourself say, oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. Or when the kids get older, then I'll do this. Or when my mom gets this, then I'll do that. See, here's the thing. We've been trained to take care of everyone else and focus on everyone else. And we do it very well. We're good at it. But we're not getting any rewards for it. We're not getting any brownie points for it. So this also becomes a time for each of us to turn within, to almost really kind of turn away from everything that we take care of and we're concerned about and we're worried about, and just pull back to ourselves and say, what is it that I want for my life? I mean, it's like we're at a crossroads, really. What is it I want for my life? How do I want my life to feel? How do I want it to feel for me? Every day when I'm getting up, living and moving it, what do I want that to feel like? What were those dreams that I had that I put aside because of whatever? The kids came, someone was sick, the job changed. What were those dreams that you had? What were those goals? And this is how you're going to do that. I want you to look in the 4 areas of your life. How is it relating to your health and your heart? What were your goals? What did you dream of for yourself? But because of time and commitments and bills and work and responsibilities, you never got to it. What were those? For your health, for your heart, for your finances, and for your faith. Because we have a lot of promises we make to ourselves, but then where do we create the space for them to be planted in the soil of our consciousness, and then for us to cultivate them so that they gradually begin to take root and show up in our lives? So I want you to be sure that you're not sitting there waiting, saying, okay, when this is over with, I'm going to do that. No, you want to be particularly present right now in this moment. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down what those goals were. Yeah, I have some action steps for you, 3 tips. Write down what they were. What were those goals? What were my dreams? Pull out your journal, whatever my dreams are or my dreams were, and just write those down and begin to look at them. What are the goals that you have for yourself when it comes to your health and your heart, when it comes to your faith and your finance? What are those goals? Because, see, I don't want you on automatic pilot just because maybe some of you have been able to keep working through this whole thing. And so you're going to work and coming home and going to work and coming home. So you're doing the same thing, which may feel safe because it's the same. But this time on the planet is about uncovering your goals and uncovering your dreams, uncovering what's really important to you in life. And it's been streamlined for us because of the virus to say, focus on you and your family and those who are significant to you in a way unlike you ever have before. But it's not just to, focus on people and talk to people. It's also to take a deeper dive in the quality of the life you want for yourself. See, we spend so much time thinking about the quality of life we want for our kids, for our family, for our husbands, for our parents. What about the quality of life you want for yourself? And I'm speaking more about how you think, how you feel, how you dream, and then how you achieve the goals that you want to see showing up in your life, because those goals fulfill us. And they fulfill us in a way differently than it is taking care of our parents or taking care of our husbands and girlfriends or whoever and doing whatever we do for work. That fulfills us in a completely different way than when we're giving out to others versus when we're pouring in to ourselves. So the first thing I want you to do is write down what your goals were. What were your goals at the beginning of this year? Are those goals that you have deep down inside that nobody even knows about? Write those down for your health, for your heart, for your faith and your finance. Feel free to post it below so I can see it, see that you're paying attention, you're engaged. Give me a hashtag, my goals. I'd love to see that. Then I want you to write, what is one action you can take in each one of those areas that's going to move you closer to whatever that thing is that you want and desire that you may not have said to anybody, that you pushed to the back burner because you figure you didn't have time. What one action you can take under each one of those. So we end up with 4 actions. You're not going to take all 4 on the same day. I just want you to write them down so you're aware what it is for you. Because if I ask you what your husband, girlfriend, mom needs, you can tell me this, this, and this. If I ask you about your children, you can tell me this, this, and this. Now, when I come to you and say, okay, what about your relationship with money? Have you made peace with money yet? Now we get all kinds of questions. What about your health? Well, I could sleep more. I could probably eat better. What are we waiting for to do those things that are going to enrich our life and our experience here on the planet? What is getting in the way of us actually living the kind of lives we say we want? Because it's not going to come on a silver platter to us, but it has come to us in such a way that we have a little bit of time now to explore those, to become more aware of them, and to take action on them. So write down your goals. Write down one action that you are going to take. And that's the third thing is let's give you a benchmark. I'm not asking you to wait all year or all next month. Where I want you to give yourself either 5 days or 7 days to do this. Because it's about you too. Yes, it's about the world changing. Yes, it's about the racism, being aware of that. Yes, it's about the conversations about defining the police. Yes, it's about the election. Yes, it's about the politics. Yes, it's about the stimulus checks. Yes, it's about the people who are continuing to go party during COVID. They're not concerned. They're not concerned. And then they come back later after someone has made their transition or died and said, oh, I'm sorry, I wish I paid attention. So people are going ahead and doing what they want to do. Baby girl, I need for you to take care of you for a moment and get clear about what it is you need to do to fulfill you, to have that sense of fulfillment as you're living your life on a moment-to-moment basis. And it's not about sitting here saying, well, I can't wait until, or I'll be glad when this is over, or I can't. No, you don't have. If nothing else, we've been taught, don't wait. We don't know when it's going to be over per se. We have some guidelines we're working with. I think in March, I told you I wasn't sure it'd be over with till December, but I think I said August 1st just because it was nice. Then we got to August, I'm saying, okay, December. The focus right now gets to be on you. If you choose you. See, we choose everybody else. Our money goes to everybody else. Our time goes to everybody else. But I'm asking you on this day, your Wednesday wisdom is to choose you. And not to sit there saying, oh gosh, I just can't wait. When this is all over with, I'm going to do this. How often does that happen? And when this is over with, something new will unfold. Something completely new will unfold. I see where people are beginning to talk about a 4-day work week, how the work week may change so they can get some people in the office, some people stay home. They haven't put what needs to be in place for the office spaces to be clean and sanitized. So don't even begin to think, oh, well, when this is over with at the end of the year, everything's going back. When this is over with in the whatever year, things will continue to go forward. And the time and the energy you take now to look at what's important to you, what your goals were and are, and what actions you can start to take now to cement those goals becoming a reality is what you get to do right now. Not what you do next week or next year or whatever. That's what you get to do right now. I don't know how many times you may have heard yourself say, God, I wish if I had time, I'd do this, this, and this. Well, this is the time for you to do this, this, and this, my ladies. And if you're a woman who wants to make peace with money, if you're a woman who's ready to have greater financial confidence and greater financial competence, then I ask you to join our group. We've got a group of wonderful women who are looking to be empowered so that they make peace with money and can live a life where they know that money, abundance, and prosperity is theirs, comes to them with grace and ease, and more importantly, they know how to make that happen. So your Wednesday wisdom is if you find yourself in that place where we can easily go saying, okay, well, I can't wait till this is over with, or when this is over with, I'm going to do that. Stop putting off what you need. If it's coming up in your spirit, it's something your spirit needs and deserves. Allow this to be a time for you to tap into what your goals are, what you need, what fulfills you, what feels good to you. If it's a walk in the park, if it's laying in the sun, if it's standing on the grass, if it's writing a book, writing a song, if it's coming up with recipes, if it's mapping out your next dream life or house or your goals or your business, allow this time to also be your time as well. To build, to create, to at least explore. And hopefully what I've given you today begins that journey for you. What are your goals in the 4 areas of your life? And then what's the one action that you can take now? What action can you take? And don't think it's going to always cost money. Some action may be just to write it down and to start taking action. Some may be, as my first coach, Lisa Nichols, said, to do your research and development about it and map it out and come up with a plan. And then once you have your plan, come up with your action steps. And then after your action steps, then we take action. I just woke up today and just want to remind you, don't sit there thinking when this is over, I'm going to. How many times have we lived life that way? That's not any good anymore. That doesn't serve us. It's in the midst of this, I'm going to. And let me know. Put it below, hashtag my goals are, or hashtag this is what I'm going to do. Let's use this time for you to get closer to the truth of what you want for you. Because the more you are buoyed up, so to speak, the more you pour into you, then you have something to share with others. But we want to keep sharing and we're on empty. You want your glass to be full, your cup to be full and overflowing. And remember, a long time ago I told you, you only give from your overflow. That's it. That's all. So have a great Wednesday. I thought I was going to stay in my pajamas today, but I got up, took a shower. I'm going to do some exercise, and then we'll move on from there. Have a great day. Take good care. Hey, Kat, how are you? Where are you? That's for you, too. I know you guys, you focus on your grandbaby getting in school. Is she in? And Crystal, how are you? All my moms and grandmothers is focusing on your grandkids. I want you to focus on you, too. Okay? You guys take good care. Have a great day. Oh, today's Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.